Hello and welcome to another update video on FET. So Fetch.AI is currently following the bullish structures that we've been tracking in previous videos. You might remember here, no, that's Bitcoin. Let's go to the larger time frame. You might remember a few days ago only I shared with you the potential here of an upside breakout towards $1.55 plus. I mean, we don't really have a full-scale breakout yet, but momentum is building still. And we have a nice engulfing green candle. What I'd really like is to see further upside momentum and a test of that $1 level next, and then an upside breakout to $1.55. That was sort of the idea. The idea was that FET could be one of the next ones. Coins are moving in groups. We saw that coming on the FET chart together. We talked about it only a few days ago. I also shared it on X. So if you want to follow us there, feel free to do that. Not this. Feel free to do that. Shared it only on the 16th. It might be starting now, right? That was when it was still at around 78 cents. And we are now moving higher and now at 88. Not massively higher, but we still are grinding. And today, 10%. That's what TradingView is showing me. As I said, the next resistance is likely around $1. And then above that, the next main level to watch is the 100% extension target. That's a very common target for a C wave because the assumption is that we are forming here an A, B, C structure. That's the first ideal target though. It's not the maximum, so we can always see the price go higher, especially if momentum is high, especially in a third wave. Then all we need to do is to adjust support as we go higher. And when we get into a target area, we just continue to follow the trend until support breaks. But it's in the area where there's a higher likelihood of the trend breaking. But that will depend on the entire sector, surely. They are all correlating at the moment. Now, that means in the short term, we should see the price go to $1.55. Let's first see if we can get above $1. And then overall, medium to long term, $6.20 seems to be a reasonable target. But there is a lot of work required to get there. And I can't tell you when that's going to happen. It's a mathematical projection. Looking at the shorter time frame, it's currently following both counts. Both counts are bullish. The idea was, hey, we had a support area here. Again, there was a 1-2 setup. Lots of people asking for 1-2 setups now, but they all played out. So I don't really have any at the moment. I will give you the next 1-2s once we have any, right? But enjoy the rally now because this is what many people have been waiting for. We've all have been waiting for that nice rally. And so as you can see here, there are even some further resistance levels. The next one is at around 93.6 cents. And we have a local breakout above this signal line that was at around 83.5 cents. So yeah, I shared an update earlier today in our membership just before the breakout, highlighting that the price is approaching that signal line and the breakout point, causing the potential obviously for a breakout. And now we're moving up in vertical fashion here, and the next one, as I said, is around 93.5 cents. So no surprises there, but good momentum and good follow through. So analysis currently is being respected, the roadmap is being followed, and the idea that we're now in a third wave is still playing out. That should give you all the key levels. What is important now, and maybe I should add that, what is important now is that the price stays above the last swing low. Here at 78.3 cents. I mean, if you're following momentum, surely that level is relevant there. I'd really like to see the price hold above that level. And to be honest, ideally even above the breakout line here, 83.5 cents. But I find the last swing low more important because what we want is a series of higher highs, higher lows. Not so important that it's holding above that breakout line, but more important that it's not forming another lower low. That's the update on FET. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to follow us on X for additional updates here. You can get additional updates on several coins. There are some video updates as well and some community stuff. So check it out if you want to participate, ask questions, and much more. We are there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.